Hello and welcome to the PostureFit workout. Let's go ahead and grab our bars and get started. So let's put our PostureFit bar across your hips. Open up that chest, create a nice long torso with a soft knee. Now we're going to set our posture. Bring the bar straight up over your head in full extension of the shoulders and slowly drop that PostureFit bar right behind your neck, and then you're going to tuck that chin or drive it back into that cushion. This is called setting our posture. This is our default posture that we want to learn through our PostureFit workout. Now we're going to go right into some range of motion. Let's look to the right as far as you can, pressing that ear into the cushion and back to neutral. Now we're going to go to the left and back to neutral. Keep those soft knees. Now when you look to the right, I want you to let that breath out. Back to neutral. Take a breath in and let it out. Let's do that one more time. Feel those neck muscles stretch and open up. Back to neutral and to the left. And back to neutral. Now, we're going to take the bar on the right side. We're going to make it go front to back. We're going to grab it with our left hand, and with our right hand, we're going to push that cushion with our hand so that we can slowly bend our head right over the cushion and then back up again. Remember, all of these exercises, we are keeping our soft knee because even this exercise involves your core, all of your core, from above your knees all the way up. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and bring the bar right on the other side. We're going to grab it with our right hand now, and we're going to push the cushion right into the side of our head with our left hand. Same thing. Now let's add that breath. Take that breath in, press that ear to the cushion, and up. I'm going to just do a few repeats of this exercise, and just take note how that upper neck on that right side is stretching while you're in your ideal posture. Okay, now we're going to take it right behind the neck one more time, one more neck exercise here. We're going to remember to tuck that chin and push that head into the cushion. And now we're just going to look up and then back to neutral. Make sure you have those soft knees. Super important. We are getting our posture in its ideal form by doing this workout. All right, now we're going to go ahead and take the bar out, go right across those hips one more time, reopen that chest. Going to go right back to setting posture again, way up over the head, behind the neck. Tuck that chin. Now, with those soft knees and your hips are steady here, you're going to side bend to your left and up. Each exercise, I want you to take a breath in and then release it as you're coming up. Keeping that steady pressure of the back of the neck on that cushion. So you strengthen those neck muscles into your ideal posture. So it becomes your normal muscle memory. One more time, each side here. Feels wonderful to open up those intercostal muscles. So now we're going to reset, tucking that chin, and now we're going to go into what we call lumbar flexion. You are going to look about 3 feet in front of you, keeping that steady pace. Actually, this one I'm going to do it from the side. We're going to keep that steady pressure on that cushion with the soft knees. We're going to look about 3 feet in front of you, driving all the way through your heels. Release that breath. When you're coming up, you're squeezing your buttock and driving the way through the heels again, all the way up to the top. This is an excellent hamstring stretch and exercise. Look 3 feet in front of you, release your breath, drive the heels, squeeze the butt, all the way up to the top. We want to make sure you're finishing clearly at the top. Do not stop, 75%. Don't stop here. We're going all the way up here. 2 more times. Here we go. Look 3 feet in front of you. Keep the weight in your heels. Keep that soft knee. Release that breath. Squeeze your buttock. Drive the weight through your heels. And the last one. Here we go. I know this feels wonderful. Drive that weight through your heels and all the way up at the top. Okay, we're gonna take that bar right around the front, reopen that chest, create a nice long torso here, and now we're gonna go ahead and get ready to start our core exercise work. Okay, our first core exercise is the upright row. Our feet are a little more narrow than shoulder width apart, and we're gonna bring that bar right up under our chin, and we're gonna slowly lower it. It's not a fast movement. We're gonna try to come down in about 3 to 4 seconds. We're gonna be doing 8 of each one of these next 5 exercises. As I'm talking, hopefully I won't throw an extra one in or leave one out. On this first round, we're gonna be doing 5 specific exercises, and then on the second round, we're gonna add a balance component to these exercises. So here's the last one in our upright row. Note how nice and even my wrists are. We have no bent wrists. Okay, now we're gonna go just a little wider with your feet. Actually, this one I'm gonna go to the side, and we're gonna do our squat lift. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed, and we're gonna sit right into our heels and come all the way up to the top. When you're coming up to the top, you wanna remember that position from when we set our posture, that is exactly from the side. We want to see your ear over your shoulder, over your hips, over your knees. So just remember, when we're coming up, we're not stopping here, we're stopping here. 2 more. Sit into those heels and get all the way up at the top. So now we're going to go into power posture again, full extension. Bar goes behind the neck, we're tucking that chin, and now we're going to do a step back. We're going to step right back into our lunge. Take note, again, we're staying in this power posture position. We're gonna do the best we can. If you can only go halfway down here, halfway is perfect. Wherever you're at, even 2 inches, even if we're right here and up, wherever you're at, we just wanna make sure that head stays into the cushion so that we're doing all of these exercises that most people are familiar with, but don't bring in the posture piece. That's what PostureFit is all about. Getting you fit in your ideal posture. We have 1 more each side. Keep that head into that cushion. And take it around front. Reopen that chest. And now we're gonna take the bar straight up over your head, holding it with 2 hands, 1 hand right over the other, so we can isolate our triceps. Feet are together, you're reaching for the ceiling. The elbows stay nice and close to your ears, just so we can isolate the backs of those arms, so we maintain strong tricep muscles while we are in our ideal posture. Tell I'm getting a little bit winded as we're working through these exercises and talking. Okay, our last exercise, we're gonna take it right back around front. We have to set our posture 1 more time. Full extension, behind the neck, left leg is out. Okay, so we're back here in power posture. Our left leg is out. The goal here is to work our obliques. So we're gonna bring in, it looks like it might be a little tricky, but it's actually a fun exercise, and it absolutely challenges your balance. So the right elbow comes in, the left leg comes in. You're pushing that head, kind of corkscrewing up into that cushion. Once you get this down and you don't crunch into it, we don't want any of that. We want to lift. The head presses right into it and lift. You can feel that in your core. Feels like it really strengthens that oblique. Now we're going to go out to the right side. Right leg is out. Now the left elbow comes in and down. In and down. Keep that head pressed into that cushion. Corkscrew up. As soon as you get it the first couple of times, you're gonna enjoy this exercise. It's a challenge, but it's exciting. Okay, 2 more. Last one. And time. Okay, we're gonna go right back to where we started from. We're gonna go right into that upright row that we did before, only this time we're gonna add the balance. So remember, elbows are nice and even with the bar, the wrists are flat. We're slowly coming down. This time we're just gonna add One foot to the side. Each side, we're gonna alternate. But as we keep going, we're gonna lift just a little bit. So that we really think about, ooh, that really affects my core. It really helps me learn how to have a strong balance. And we're not kicking up any more than that. That's about the highest point. And we're lifting it with the muscles in your glutes, in your buttock. We got 4 more here. 1. Remember to keep those wrists flat, elbows even with the bar. Create a nice long torso. And last one. In time. Now, we're gonna turn sideways. I'm gonna do those same squat lifts that we did. Only this time, we're gonna add a punch and 2 pulses. And then come all the way up to the top. Punch, 2 pulses, and up. Here's 3. 2 pulses. And 4. 2 pulses. We've got 4 more of these. You're doing great. Stay with me. 2 pulses. Last 3. 2 pulses. Lift it. Punch it. 2 pulses. I know it's getting a little heavy in the shoulders. 2 pulses. And time. Going right back to power posture now. Full extension behind the neck. Tuck that chin. Elongate that torso. Step it back. Bring that back knee down. Now we're adding the balance piece. And up. We're rotating to that front knee. Just like I might tip a little bit, just reset it. Just reset it. Keep that head pressed into the cushion the whole time as you're strengthening your power posture. We're almost there. It's a little different doing this than a regular lunge because we're doing it in our ideal posture. Last one here. And time. Going right back up to triceps like we did before. All the way down, all the way up. Only this time, we're gonna add the balance. So from the side, you can have your foot just right there in front of you. You can have it lifted just a little bit, or you can bring that knee up, or you can also bring it up and down until you get to the place where you can keep it up the whole time. Now we're gonna switch to the other foot. In front of you, a little further up. Just focus on that long torso. Let your breaths out. 3, 2, and time. Okay, last exercise in this series. Back to that oblique. Tuck that chin. Get back into your power posture. Remember that left leg is out. Our torso is long. This time we're gonna go right elbow, left knee, but we're gonna hold it for a couple seconds. Get control of those oblique muscles. You can tell as I'm talking my way through this exercise is not easy, but it's excellent. It's a great way to open up those intercostals, because when they get weak, you default to bad posture. 2 more here. Woo, hold it. Last one. All right, switch sides. Right leg out, same thing. Bring it in. Try to hold it. Find that position. If you tip, no worries. Just reset. As long as you know where your power posture is that we started with, you'll know how to reset and how to pick up that exercise again. We got 2 more. And time. Take the bar, bring it in front of your hips, reopen that chest. Keep that nice long torso. Remember, from the side, we're ear, over shoulder, over hip. If you go down here, just reset to that posture that you just learned. Okay, the last 5 minutes of this video is gonna be some core on the floor. So we're gonna take ourselves right up into our full front plank. We want to make sure our booty is up over our hips, but no sagging back. So our bar is right between our two hands as we're holding our plank. And then you're gonna just put a little weight into one hand, slide your bar back and forth. Trust me, you are gonna feel this in your entire lower core, and actually mid-core too. You can feel it all through your rib cage. We're just sliding that bar back and forth, challenging that core so that every posture exercise that we do is sustaining that perfect posture that we want to achieve. Last 3 seconds, and time. Okay, now we're gonna go right into our side plank. We're gonna bring our bar right here in front of us, and we're gonna lean right on our forearm. If you have a ball, something like this, and it squishes, you can add this right between your knees. If you don't have one, it's fine. Ideally you can get one so you can enjoy some of the other exercises we're gonna be sharing with you going forward. We're gonna put the bar vertical, just like this. It's between your navel and your chest, probably 6 inches away from your body. This is a great exercise for those deep oblique muscles. We're gonna sit right behind the hip, kind of on a little bit of the fatty tissue or muscle, so that we're not just digging our hip into the ground. And so what we're gonna do, you're gonna lift those legs and come on down. Every time you do it, you're pushing that bar into the ground. Now 3 more here. Push that bar into the ground. You feel those deep oblique muscles. And now we're gonna stay right here. If you have a ball, go ahead and squeeze it. Squeeze it. Okay, let's do that one more time. Let's get 6 more of these. Every time you're at the top, if you have a ball, squeeze it. Push that bar into the ground. Last 2. Woo! And squeeze it. Finish with some squeezes and down. Now, let's go ahead, switch sides. Gotta work both sides. Same thing. If you have the ball, keep it between there. Get on your forearm. Place that bar so it's in a power position for you to dig that bar into the ground. And we're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. Make sure you're sitting on a meaty or fat part of your butt, not on that hip, because you won't like this exercise. But if you're sitting on something that's comfortable, you're gonna love it, because this is awesome for the core. Press that bar into the ground. Stay at the top now, squeeze it. Squeeze it, squeeze it. Let's do one more set, take it down. Take it up. We got 4 more. Lift it as you're pushing that bar into the ground. And squeeze it. Let's finish with 5, 4, 3, 2, and put that down. Now, we're gonna put our bar on the ground, and we're gonna lay right here on our backs. We're gonna support the neck with that cushion on your PostureFit bar. Let's sit right over it. Ideally, I like a ball for these next movement patterns so that you can put it right underneath your buttock, right above that gluteal cleft. And then you can put your legs straight in the air. You can get your hands pressed to the side, or you can hold them right on the bar. Ideally, I like putting mine to the side, right by my hips. When you have a ball to lean into, it definitely works your core that much more. So now, if you bring one knee up towards your chest, take note, my other leg is parallel to the floor. So we got maybe 1, 2 little pulses, 1, 2 little pulses. So we're gonna go ahead and do about 30 seconds. And the whole goal is to stay on that ball as you're maintaining that perfect arc in your neck. Now 6 more seconds here. 3, 2, and time. Feet back up to the ceiling. Now go ahead and press our hands into the ground with a little lift. If you want to keep your thumbs kind of close to that ball, you can do that so the ball doesn't get away from you. This is really nice for your low and deep core. Almost there. Use that lower abdominal muscle to lift and put that footprint onto the ceiling. Press your hands into the ground. And time. You can reset your ball if you need to. And then we're just going to do some crossovers. Crossing over to the bottom, crossing over to the top. Again, your neck is in that ideal cervical arc position, so it's very comfortable and not hurting at all. Almost there. Keep going. Feel those lower abdominal muscles burning, getting stronger, and time. Go ahead and pull that ball out, put it off to the side, just pull those knees into the chest, and then go ahead and elongate and straighten out those legs. You can go ahead and pull the bar out from underneath your neck and just get a really nice stretch. Your full body holding onto that bar and kind of open up the feet about 18 inches apart. What we're going to do is a straight body sit-up. And just listen to me for a minute so that you can make sure that your body's staying nice and safe. You're going to bring this bar straight up over your face. Right here is when that low back pushes into the ground. And then you're going to press your buttock and your thighs and your calves all the way down to your heels into the ground and come up in a sit-up. So let me show you what that looks like. So you press, and then you're using the momentum of that bar slowly coming down, tightening that abdominal area, and right back over your head again. Okay, so as soon as it's over your face, everything pushes into the ground. If you are a beginner, when you're doing these exercises, even getting right here and lifting is a great exercise. If that's where you're starting, we welcome you to that spot and really embrace it, because as these low core muscles get stronger, then you too will be able to follow through and enjoy these strengthening exercises for your core and for your posture. We've got one more here to go. Stay with me. Press into the ground and down. Okay, our last exercise that we're going to finish up with are our pocket pickers. Okay, so you're going to be sitting here. Your bar is sitting right on your abdomen. Your chest is open and your back is flat. You can either keep your feet shoulder width apart and just tap down, tap down. Your bar is not here, it's close to you. You tap down, tap down. If you find it very easy, then go ahead and sit on your sit bones, keeping that chest open, and balance. I'm all about balance. Every single exercise that we work on for our posture, we add the balance component. So we've got the strength, we've got the balance. That means we have a body in ideal posture. That'll be nice and strong for you to have the health you desire. Okay, there you have it. Thank you for joining me today for this first Posture Fit workout, and we look forward to further future workouts with you. Have a great day.